Rapper and actor Machine Gun Kelly, whose real name is Colson Baker, recently proposed to his longtime sweetheart, actor Megan Fox. She said yes, so the rest is history. And now the two lovebirds are engaged. So stay tuned and don't go away, because Machine Gun Kelly designed Megan Fox's engagement ring to hurt if she takes it off. First up, is love really pain? Let's find out. Well, according to Machine Gun Kelly's comments in a recent interview, love is pain. Baker made the comment during an interview with Fox at his side and spoke about what he referred to as the thoroughbred Colombian emerald and diamond-cut engagement ring that he designed for Fox. In his own words, Baker revealed that the emerald was, quote, just carved into the teardrop, straight out of the mind. The concept is that the ring can come apart to make two rings. When it's together, it's held in place by a magnet. So you see how it snaps together, and then it forms an obscure heart. And you see this right here, the bands are actually thorns. So if she tries to take it off, it hurts. The opulent piece was built by famed British jewelry designer and maker Stephen Webster, based out of London. A quick peek at Webster's website reveals an array of stunning, jaw-dropping pieces, some of the finest jewelry in the world. Machine Gun Kelly posted some photos of the ring on his official Instagram account, which includes a video of Fox showing the ring off to her adoring fans, shortly after he proposed to his eternal soulmate on January 11th. The video was captioned with a comment by MGK that said, "Yes, in this life and every life, beneath the same branches we fell in love under, I brought her back to ask her to marry me. I know tradition is one ring, but I designed it with Stephen Webster to be two. The emerald, her birthstone, and the diamond, my birthstone, set on two magnetic bands of thorns that draw together as two halves of the same soul, forming the obscure heart that is our love." Next up, what can we expect from Fox's wedding wardrobe? With an engagement ring valued at $300,000 to $400,000, you can bet that Fox's wedding wardrobe will be every bit as opulent. Celebrity wedding planner Olivia Marcus loves to plan weddings via Pinterest and said that planning them is my new favorite way to exercise creativity and spend non-existent money. And although Megan Fox didn't ask me to be her wedding planner, I kindly volunteered. You heard it here first. Megan Fox's wedding style will be dramatic, sexy, and untraditional. I know because I planned it. Marcus's creative process to plan Fox's wedding essentially started with a deep dive into her personal style and personality. It first began by evaluating how Fox's fashion has evolved since she fell in love with Machine Gun Kelly. Like many passionate romances, Fox's style changed when she fell in love with the hunky rapper and became more daring, bolder, and ultimately scorching hot. Fox loves wearing skin-tight silhouettes in dark colors, and this served as Marcus's muse when planning the wedding. While Fox's wardrobe choices are contemporary, they're not overly trendy. For instance, her red corset-style dress at the Met Gala, designed by Dundas, is a prime example of how Fox's fashion choices strike the perfect balance between modern and trendy. Fox also loves to stand out at lavish events, such as the MTV VMAs, where she wore a sexy see-through dress by Mugler. Fox's mini dress matched perfectly with MGK's flashy, red sparkly Dolce & Gabbana suit. Many suspect that if they went all out for MTV, that their wedding attire is going to be mind-blowing and out of this world. Stay tuned and don't go away, because we're giving you the latest details on what'll likely be the biggest celebrity wedding of the year. Be sure to watch until the end, because we'll reveal if their love was fated in astrology. Up next, what's Fox's bachelorette party going to be like? Let's take a look. There's little doubt that Fox and MGK will be dressed to the nines at their wedding and flash some of the hottest pieces the fashion world has to offer. Fans of Fox's are also dying to know what she will choose as her bridal gown. Marcus seems to think that Fox is too untraditional for a classic-style bachelorette party and thinks that she'll instead have some sort of celebration with her BFF, Kourtney Kardashian. It's no surprise that Meghan and Kourtney feel connected spiritually and love to engage in healthy, organic practices together. And Marcus feels that their bachelorette party will center around a sacred sound bath in Malibu. Essentially, the Malibu sound bath is an incredible spa experience like no other that is guaranteed to rejuvenate and replenish the soul. Marcus thinks that Fox and Kardashian would look stunning in Christian Dior haute couture afterwards at the Malibu sound bath soiree. The earthy colors would match nicely with the natural earthy tones of the Malibu canyons, and the dresses would scream goddesses of the earth. Now let's get to the rehearsal dinner. You know that's going to be oodles of fun. The rehearsal dinner will no doubt feature live music performances and bold fashion choices from all involved, and particularly from MGK and his crew. Rehearsal dinners are similar to actual weddings in terms of vibe, however, they are more mellow and playful. Tradition says that a bride's rehearsal dinner dress doesn't have to be white, and from what we can gather from Fox's stylistic fashion choices, it probably won't be. Marcus recently said, "I think she'll wear something that resembles the see-through sexiness of her Mugler dress at the VMAs. If not, she'll definitely find another way to show some skin." The Zahar Murad embellished gown would look incredible on Meghan. It's timeless, form-fitting, and gives major Morticia Addams vibes in the best way. Next up, can you guess what Megan Fox's favorite color is? You're about to find out. When it comes to fashion, there's two things that Fox absolutely adores. One is the color red, her favorite color, and cut-out dresses. The deep velvet Elie Saab dress would look sensational on Fox and is perfectly in line with her gothic style and affinity for dramatic, sharp shoulders, and is still enough to feel both sexy and feminine at the same time. However, rehearsal dinners aren't only about speeches and guzzling champagne. They're typically involved getting down on the dance floor as well. So a sexy see-through lace catsuit would be easy for Fox to dance in. But the question that's driving Meghan's fans crazy is, what will she wear on the big day when she and MGK exchange their vows and say their I do's? Way back when Fox was hitched up with Brian Austin Green, she wore a more or less traditional white dress. However, with MGK, she's undergoing a rebirth of sorts and will probably wear something studded and sparkly because she's going to want to compete essentially with whatever her dapper husband is wearing. Also, when the wedding ceremony rolls around, you can expect Fox and MGK's Instagram feeds to blow up, and one or both will likely share their vows as well. Meghan has always described her relationship with MGK as the tale of two outcasts and star-crossed lovers caught in the throes of a torrid solar flare of a romance. So what does Marcus think will be the best choice for the big moment? This thin red Elie Saab gown. But if Fox does want to choose something more traditional, it's likely that it will either be lace or embellishments with a spiderweb type pattern that is in line with her edgy personality. Marcus thinks Fox would look like a gothic queen in the Zahar Murad wedding gown, and that the dramatic veil would be a showstopper with Fox's long, dark-colored hair. Finally, was Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox's love fated in astrology? Let's take a look. For many observers, the couple is reminiscent of Billy Bob Thornton and Angelina Jolie, a dark gothic romance with tribute tattoos. Born on May 16, 1986, Megan Fox is 35 and a strong Taurus. MGK, 31, was born on April 22, 1990, and is a fellow Taurus as well. In astrology, the sun represents our basic selfhood, meaning who we are at our cores, and matching sun signs appear to suggest that Fox and MGK see themselves reflected in one another, connected in a parallel universe, and bound together on a subatomic level. Fans of the couple and astrology aficionados believe that this is why the couple has a habit of taking and posting photos of themselves in mirrors, because they enjoy looking into each other's souls, and when they look at their reflection in the mirror, it reminds them that they are one and the same. same, eternally connected. In a recent interview, Fox said, "I recognize so much of myself in him, and vice versa, and that locked up part of me that I had put away. I'd always felt like there was that thing missing that I'd given up on, that you're always seeking. But then you meet the person that completes that for you, and you're like, oh, this is what my heart was searching for. That's what that beacon was this whole time." Fox routinely refers to MGK as her twin flame. MGK made a statement on Instagram and said, "Waited for eternity to find you again." That's a wrap for today's video. Thank you for watching.